All right. The Cusco front strut brace for Model Y and Model 3 Tesla. First one on the market, I believe, if there's any knockoffs out there. But yeah, this is Cusco stuff. Some of the best braces out there. This season has a little like tape on it right now. Guess I can peel that off. Do that later. Maybe I'll leave it on there. Who cares? But yeah, comes with some paperwork, some bolts. Cusco, this thing was protecting this over here. Just pulled those off. Yeah, looks like some spacers, some bolts, stuff like that. But you know, it's got the little tag on there. Cut it, it's yours. And this product designed for use in Japan only. So not used for any other country. I don't think so. We'll find out right now. Let's see. Well, for any of you that want to use your Google Translate, you can translate all that. Here's some instructions. I think that says instructions. I have no clue. But yeah, it's the instructions right here. Let's see on this side. Pretty straightforward. I can do this probably without the instructions. The only thing I need, like anyone else needs, is what are the frickin' foot-pounds of torque or Newton meters you need to tighten it as. And so I found them here, and I converted them to foot-pounds because that's the device I have. But here's all the pictures right here if you want to get reference to that. Yep. So that's all the specs right there. That's it. So it's time to get started on this bad boy. Here's the Tesla. Obviously start by opening the front trunk and removing all these bolts. Oh, the WeatherTech mat, of course. Remove that. There you go. You got a bolt here. A bolt here. Bolt here. Bolt here. And you gotta pop this thing off to find two more bolts here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you gotta pop this guy off. No problem. Easy to do. Just snap it. Sounds like breaking things, but it's completely normal. That is meet aside. So, oh, and the one suspicious little bolt right there. You gotta remove that because that holds on to the rest of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, and you gotta pop this thing off too. So this thing again pops off. Sounds like you're breaking stuff, but you're not. All those little tabs are fine. Just leave that over here. We go get the impact to make life a little easier. And I got the impact tool, and I show you how easy it is with that. You just, but of course you can just do it by hand, crank it. So that's out. That's out. Out. Done. 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 This one. Nope, don't want to drop the nut on that one before that screws off. You want to be able to catch this guy because you obviously don't want to drop it down in the abyss. See, that's all they are. They're all the same size. For me not to lose them, I just kind of put them there. So when everything is out, I don't even disconnect that, you know. I just slide it in between this hole when I pull this bad boy out. See if I can do that right now for on the spot right here. Go like this. Pull that up. Pull this right here. Loosen this guy. Loosen this right here. See, and things start coming loose. Now it comes loose. Now I need two hands for this. See, as I'm lifting this up and out from the car, I push this thing through the hole, and it lifts the whole thing, the whole tub, out of here. No sweat. And don't be intimidated. This is the view of the Tesla. So it looks like you got to remove this bolt right here. I think you have to relocate this thing right here, the sensor. Let me go get that picture. I never plan out any of these very well, but here you go. Should clue you in what you need to remove. Oh, you need to remove a lot more. Move that way over there. Yep, those two. Oh yeah, you got all those. That, and then you're using an existing new hole from this. Oh, this actually is mistakenly, what am I doing? It's like this. Let's go take a look. Does that look right? Yeah. Okay. Figured that out. It's gonna be like this. Head upside. That makes sense that this is right side up and flexing. It's a brand sticker on there. But yeah. It's gonna go like this, basically. And of course, once this beautiful piece of jewelry is in, the tub's going to go back in there, and you're not going to be able to see it again. So obviously, I'm going to take some money shots before that occurs. Alrighty, so I just took my found out which side. There's two separate sizes here. This is a 13 millimeter. The 10 millimeters was to remove that tub. All the bolts are 10. This is a 13. And this is a 15, so you just remove these. I just cranked them off, and then hopefully they're part of the suspension top hat of the thing. You can see my Olin suspension are still there in place. 30-way adjustable. I have them 10. I have it all the way to stiff, and then 10 clicks back. So it just lets you know the settings of that. This is the 15. So 15 goes there, 13 goes there. And it's pretty dummy proof in this sense. Yeah, the bolt is thicker and bigger. It won't even go in that hole, so you can't make a mistake unless you impact it in there and jack up your suspension. But same goes on this side. So we'll remove these. Okay, it's good to have instructions. So what they say right there is put these little spacer things they come with over here and over here, over there and over there before you put on the bar. Yeah, I guess that spacer piece is what goes on there. Oh shoot, yeah, I need to pop this thing off. Let's see here. Eesh. Nothing's easy. Well, let me pop that off. I need two hands. Alright, I look like I skipped a bunch of steps, but I didn't. I just put this thing over after I separated this wire. Just FYI, you have to pull this thing out, then squeeze it, and then pull this apart from the other end. Okay, that's all that is. And this thing, yeah, you had to wiggle it out. But it looks like it'll mount either in that hole or that hole. They give you two holes to like weave this thing in and stick it in. So that's that. So I put the 13 millimeter on with the spacer underneath. See the spacer? It's right there. Yeah. And the other one has the spacer as well on top. Let's see if I can get an angle shot of that. See, there's the spacer right there, wiggling. So I'm just pretty much screwing these on, and that's all I did. Oh, and you had to loosen this Allen hole and the 17 millimeter bolt because it was so stiff. So you have to loosen it so you can just arc these fins out. So just for reference, I had this is the this is like a 8, yeah, it's an 8mm hex, and I just used a 17mm ratchet that I have. Makes life easier. And I don't think the instructions has, oh yeah, they do, yeah, that's the instruction right there. So it is 57 Newton meters. But you know what I'm gonna do too, just to confirm? I'm just gonna because when you look at the Tesla's thing, they always recommend a little bit of Loctite, so I'm just gonna put blue on that too. Well, I'm gonna button it all down to these specs, and we'll reveal how it looks when it's done. Oh, I like a lot of details. I don't know if someone wants to get to the point. 22. So let's get this 13 on here. Break it to 32, shall we? I got Loctite on the bolt already before I set all these in. Come on, 22. There it is. There we go. It's 22. Do the other side. There we go. It's 22. Let's get the 15. All right, I got the 15mm now. Oh, there's the blue Loctite I used. Now let's get this going here. This one asks for 37 foot-pounds of torque, so let's go ahead and crank that up to 37. Trying to be steady. It's not that it's hard. Just trying to be steady. Come on, clicker. I don't want to slip. Come on. There it is. That's the 37. So I'm going to do that to the other side. Oh, just before I miss it, that one that said like 4.9 Newton meters or 3.6, that's the little tiny, what do you call it, chromoly 10mm. So I put Loctite on that, and that bolt goes, where is it? Yeah, you see it? It's right there, that little guy. So that sandwiches between the factory tab and against this. I guess that makes sense, so it doesn't rattle. So that also determines that the sensor is going to plug here. There's no if and a but about it. So I'm going to plug this guy sticking around there. Finish that real quick. Alright, now the final one that I got right here, 42 foot-pounds. I've already tightened it enough at the bottom. That's a 17 mil, and this is an 8mm. So I'm going to do, they said 42, right? Yeah, 37 at the, so I'm just going to keep tightening till it's set, till it pops. There it is. That's 42. So I just got to do that side, and we will be complete. Bam! Done. That is the strut brace. Like I said, I'm not going to tear this off. I'm just going to protect this. Because the truth is, when I put that tub on there, which I've short fitted, it doesn't get in the way, but you will never see this thing again. So this is the only time you'll see it. So just to recap, you got 13, 15, you got this guy, 17, 8mm Allen, and 10mm bolt down there. I put all blue Loctite on it and put it all to the respected torque. And that beautiful thing right there. And yeah, we'll see how this thing holds up over time. Uber stiff, uber very stiff. I think I weighed that thing, and it was like less than a pound for this whole thing. So the gain in structural rigidity over the weight of that thing is fabulous. Can't beat Cusco. Well, you can, but you know, Cusco is definitely a trusted brand. Fit and finish, easy to install, matter of minutes. Took me way longer to do this because I was filming, but yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the installation. And just put everything back in reverse order and you're done. Thanks for watching.